Welcome to the Take a Seat podcast. Here's your hosts, Cade Stewart, Ian Sheldon, and Vinny Chuleo.
Longhorn Nation, we're back!
I can't hear you. There's too much money in my fucking head.
I can't hear you.
I think we ain't doing it.
What's up, everybody? We're back with another edition of the Take a Seat podcast. I'm your host, Cade Stewart, joined as always by our host, Ian Sheldon, Easy Breezy. What's up, E?
What up, y'all?
And Vino Too Cold, Vino Chileo. What's up, Vinny?
It's good, my guy.
Happy to be back with you boys every single week, guys. We're on here talking football right now. It's where we got a lot of stuff going on. Lots to talk about in this episode. We had some upsets over the weekend. We had some big statement wins over the weekend that we're going to get into as well. A lot of shakeup in college football AP Top 25. We're going to recap week 1 of the NFL. A lot of good stuff we saw in the NFL. A lot of sad news too that we're going to get into in regards to the NFL. Football sucks, but we also love football, so we're not going to stop watching. Before we dive into everything, guys, we want to give you all a special shout out. Everyone who's tuned in so far. This is our 6th episode. We have 5 episodes before this. We're still just getting started, guys. And so we do appreciate the support. Everybody who's given us views. If you haven't, please go back and just watch at least 60 seconds of the past couple episodes and check it out. Let us know what you think in the comments. While you're there, hit that subscribe button, please. It doesn't cost you anything, so hit that subscribe button on Spotify or on YouTube. We're also on Spotify too, so if you're driving, don't want to watch video, please listen to us on Spotify. But yeah, we're excited to have you guys. Shout out to Caden Henderson, aka Young K. You can give him a follow on Instagram. He's also on Spotify for the intro music at the beginning of every show. While we're talking about that, we do have an Instagram page that we were going to give a shout out to. It's at Take a Seat Pod. _ so please go give us a follow. That way you just always know when we're releasing new content each week. So give us a follow on there. All right, guys, let's dive into it. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
So let's talk.
What you want to get into first? Come on, you might as well get to it.
Texas is back, baby. Let's go. Top 4 in the AP. We back. We are back. You know what? I started thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know. Like, is Texas back? Because, like, back to what? When I think, like, Texas is back, I'm thinking, like, back to, like, consistently winning, like, 10 games in a row, right? Season to season. So, honestly, guys, like, I don't want to say Texas is back. I will say this. Texas is for real. Like, this year, this is, like, a legit – this isn't, like, a little like, you know, oh, they go win a game and they're getting a little bit of hype. No, we went into Tuscaloosa against number 3 Alabama and knocked the shit out of them. We dominated that game. It wasn't as close as, 10 points. It should have been like 21, honestly. We gave up a couple of – yeah, we kicked some field goals. We should have scored on some of those drives. And no, I'm happy for my boys, man. We fucking did it. Let's go. So
I'm happy for you too, man.
Did y'all watch most of that game?
I did.
I watched a decent amount.
Thoughts?
Alabama didn't. They looked a quarterback short. Their offense wasn't too impressive at all. Defense was, I would say, still pretty good. They let up 31, but Texas is high powered, so they're missing a quarterback.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, I would say that they're basically like a quarterback away from being a contender. Because Milroe, you only can do so much with that, man. I'm gonna be honest. The Texas offensively look fucking great. Ewers played like extremely well. I was like super impressed by him.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, dude, the team did exactly what I wanted them to do. Like, Jalen Milroe wasn't a proven quarterback. Nobody knew. Everybody thought, this guy can't throw. He's not a proven thrower, right?
Yeah.
So make him throw the ball. So we did, the first quarter, Texas was giving up some big run plays. We weren't containing him as much as I thought we should be. And then we just started to shut it down. We got so many pressure. I think we had 5 sacks that game. And so we were getting pressures. We were getting hurt, quarterback hurries. We got sacks. And, man, he was dialing into one read and he can't keep progressions, and you can't do that against Texas because our safeties were just coming down and just picking that every single time. So, no, it looks legit. I mean, my biggest question as a fan, guys, going into this game is Quinn Ewers the guy? And he shut me up. He shut me up.
Yeah.
350 yards.
You still got to prove me something, though, man.
Nah, going on the road.
He proved to me, man. That's a top 5 defense in Alabama.
And he hit the deep ball, bro. He hit the deep ball.
He did too.
Multiple times.
We were just talking week 1 about week 1 he was kind of fucking.
Yeah, I know. I was there too. But look, then you go into Tuscaloosa. There's only been I sent you all that text. There's only been 3 other quarterbacks in the past since 2007, since Saban got there, to go into Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama. And now Quinn Ewers joins that list. And the list is like Johnny Manziel, Joe Burrow, and who's the third one?
Like, is it Cam?
Yeah. It was Cam Newton, I think. I think Cam Newton was the other one. I mean, that's some good company to be in.
That's a good list.
And he did it with a statement: 0 picks, 3 touchdowns, 350 yards. I think he had like a 67% completion percentage, and that was with a lot of drop balls too. Like there was a couple drop balls that should have been caught. The deep ball was there. I mean, that first one he threw to Worthy was like, I mean, that shit was like 50 yards up in the air and landed it right there. So
he had a good game. I just want him to keep it up.
Yeah, no. So
that's all I'm asking, really.
They got a lot to prove. Like at the end of the day, they got a lot to prove, and I like their mentality. I don't know if y'all saw at the end of the game, Holly Rowe, like the big ESPN reporter, was interviewing Quinn Ewers after the game and tried to bait him. She was like, the whole nation, all the ESPN, all the sports stuff is going to have a lot to say about Texas. What should they say? And she was trying to get him to say Texas is back, right? And all he said was nothing. He goes, we still got a lot to prove. And I fuck with that. I fuck with that. That's tough.
I do like that.
And then that other DB, Jahdae Barron, he said in the post-game interview, he said, the job's not done. Job not finished.
So Sark has the boys thinking right.
Well, yeah. Nah, that's good. The only thing I'm like going forward is the only thing I worry about is like, what are we gonna get the old Texas where they run into a team they should beat?
Yeah.
Drop one that they should.
Yeah. Drop to like just a team like a Baylor or Iowa State, just a team they should not have no business losing to.
Right.
That's the only thing I worry about.
Yeah. But I mean, like E just said, I think Sark has the culture right. Like these guys are still hungry. They know what they know. Like beating Bama, like all the players, they're all like saying the right thing. They're like, we're gonna enjoy this for 24 hours, and we're going right back to work, like on Monday. Like they're ready. They want to keep going. They have a lot to prove. You beat Bama, but you jump from number 11 to number 4, so now you're in the college football playoff talk, right?
Yeah.
I think they're not only a contender to get into the playoff, I think they're a favorite to win it. That's my opinion.
All right.
I think they're a favorite to win it.
I mean, we can say what we want to, but they beat Bama. So I can't.
Until you did the throwing the champs. That's all I know.
I got nothing to say.
I think Texas proved on national TV that they got the talent to hang with anybody in the country.
Right.
So
that's what I think they proved.
So they can do it, but
and you could have told me that a year ago.
Yeah. But no, you're right, V. Texas has a lot to prove. So I mean, like I said, they got to go beat the Kansas States. They got to go beat the TCUs, the Baylors, the Texas Techs. Like the good thing is, like they're going to be favored in every single game left on the schedule.
Yeah.
I think Bama was the hardest team on this schedule, and you went into their home field and dominated. It wasn't just like a last second field goal. Like, no, you went up 10, and then you had the ball with the last 7 minutes, and you just fucking pounded it down their throat, and they never even got the ball back. And then you took some victory formation. Let's get out of here. So
2.5 months left the game. So
it was tough, man. I'm excited, but yeah, we got job's not finished, guys. We gotta go win the Big 12. We gotta go win the Big 12. We gotta get to the college football playoff. Other than that, guys, new AP poll came out. Georgia State at 1, Michigan State at 2, Vinny's Florida State Seminoles at 3.
What did you say? Wait, you over here saying Georgia State and Michigan State?
No, Georgia stayed. Stayed.
Oh, I was about to say.
Georgia.
I thought you were tripping for a second. I was like, this man's tripping, bro.
Michigan
go ahead.
State. Yeah, Michigan State. No, Georgia, Michigan, Florida, Texas. That's your top 4 right now, guys, in the AP. That's me and Vinny's top 4 to make the playoffs too. So
Gonna stay that way.
hey, we're good so far into week 2. On the outside looking in, number 5 USC. I think the only reason it's just because like I don't know, Georgia hasn't played anybody either, but USC just still hasn't really like, if they go get a statement win here, when's the next big game? I don't know if they play. We'll look at that in a second.
2 weeks they got Colorado.
They got Colorado, so
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you go beat.
That'll be a great game to watch.
Yeah, you go beat Colorado, and then we're starting to talk about USC jumping up there. Ohio
Same
State.
For Colorado.
Same for Colorado. Yeah, Ohio State at 6, Penn State at 7, Washington 8, Notre Dame 9, Bama fell to 10. So basically, Texas and Bama just kind of switched places. Real quick, guys, I want to talk to you about that. What's next for Bama? What do y'all think the rest of the season looks like for Alabama?
They're going to be a 2-3 loss team.
You think they drop another 1 or 2 more games?
Yeah. I say on schedule wise, I think the only competition is LSU.
Yeah,
LSU. I think they should be able to beat the rest of their schedule, though. Honestly, they're still like a really good football team.
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if we see Texas Bama rematch in the playoffs somehow. I mean, it's very possible.
I mean, yeah. I doubt it, but I mean,
if they had a QB, I would say, yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Nobody's talented, bro. He's just.
I don't know. To me, he's just like an athlete at quarterback who just don't have.
Who has a big arm.
It's the going through progressions, like because like what he was doing against Texas, he knew where he was going before the ball was ever snapped. You know what I mean? So he would dial in on that one route, and he was throwing it no matter what. Like that the guy he wanted to go through, he didn't care. I mean, he was going that way no matter if there was a safety coming down. He never went through his progressions, so he's gonna have a lot to learn. I don't know. I think Saban's gonna use this game as some motivation moving forward, hopefully, and I think Bama. I don't know. They might get back on track, but I could definitely see them I could see them losing 1 or 2 more games. I agree with that.
Yeah. They probably will.
Yeah, so 10's not a bad spot for them. Tennessee's undefeated at 11, Utah at 12, Oregon 13, LSU's still at 14. They have that 1 loss to Florida State. Kansas State 15. I think they stayed at 15. They were still at 15. 16, Oregon State, they stayed there. Ole Miss went up 3 spots to 17 because they beat Tulane. Colorado moved up 4 spots. They're number 18 now in the country. Oklahoma's 19. Colorado, we're going to talk about them real quick here in a second. Oklahoma, to round out the top 25 guys, Oklahoma, North Carolina, Duke, Miami, Washington State, and UCLA. That's the next game I want to get into. Colorado wins again. They beat Nebraska 36-14.
I watched that whole game.
Did you watch the whole game?
Mm-hmm.
How far can the Buffs go, guys?
I still predict them. Their ceiling is 9-10 wins. But Shadir Sanders is tough, bro.
So they're over under right now.
He's the second best quarterback in college football.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. And then Quinn Ewers.
I would agree. I would agree on E. I think he's the second best for sure.
For me, it's just a sample size. Like, I need to see
USC in an Oregon game.
Yeah.
To figure out what Colorado is.
Yeah. Yeah. Because let me see who Colorado's got this week. I know they play
Colorado State.
Did they play
Colorado State?
It's Colorado State.
USC doesn't play this week.
Bro, I'm pissed about they're putting Colorado State as game day.
Oh, college game day's going there
because Colorado.
Hold on, why would you not wait? Why would you not wait the next week to put it with them and USC as game day?
Yeah. Colorado USC is gonna be crazy. Where's that game?
Bro.
Where's that game played at?
I think USC's at home, and then at home, and then Colorado gets Oregon out. Oregon plays at Colorado the next week, I think.
Let me see real quick.
It's in Colorado.
USC.
It's the opposite.
USC's coming to Colorado.
Yeah.
And game day's going there this weekend.
They're going to Colorado. Yeah, Colorado versus Colorado State.
Yeah, they fucked up.
That don't make no goddamn sense.
Nah, they should. Yeah, why would they not wait for the USC match? Everyone's gonna be in town that weekend, dude.
Can they have them 2 weekends in a row?
Bro,
possible.
Boulder's gonna be packed with people on the USC Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
I don't know. We'll see how far the Buffs can go. They're over under 7.5 right now.
So what do you guys think?
I would take the under.
Oh, so like
Because,
6 or 7.
Yes, I would say, but like back in the day, I would take the over. But like the Pac-12 it's strong as fuck this year. There's some really good, like the bottom level of Pac-12 teams are actually pretty solid. That's why I would take the under.
I'm like right at like to me, I think their ceiling that is 8. So I guess that's me taking the over.
8-4.
8-4, I could see. Yeah. I don't know.
I was thinking 9-3.
9-3 is fair because that has them beating like one of the 4 elite teams in the Pac-12, you know, which is possible. So we'll see. Either way, guys, freaking Colorado's the talk of college football still, as long as they keep, you know, just what they're doing and how they're doing it and the style and the swag and the Dion, Primetime, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter. It's crazy. It's crazy to think of.
It's nuts, man.
What other program can replace 57 players through the portal? Like, I was worried about, like, offense. Yeah, they got the skill position. I was worried about, like, offensive line, defensive line, but
They've showed up, bro.
They're doing it. So,
but Dion's the only one who can change a program like that fast.
Right.
No other coach there's just something about Dion that, like, he has.
What do y'all think about?
Playing, man.
I saw something interesting. What do y'all think about? Why would Alabama, after Saban retires, not go get someone like Deion Sanders? Think about that. Like, imagine Deion with a program like Bama and the recruits that he could bring in. And
I would go crazy. I would for sure. I just think Alabama's like they want that like traditional like.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how I would say it. Like I don't know.
I think the next step for Deion, I could see being the NFL. To be honest.
Yeah, I could too.
Oh yeah, you could see him like. Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like after Colorado, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad take actually. Yeah, I would like to see him get a shot at Florida State, but the way Florida State's rolling right now, I mean, Norvell's not going nowhere.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not.
Florida State's for real right now. Those poor Aggies, y'all. Jimbo's time is coming to an end. I think if he doesn't get this thing turned around,
he's running that place like it's 2013, man. Fucking times have changed.
A&M loses to Miami. Shocker. Everybody's shocked by that, but it's like
not really.
I don't know. A&M just finds a way to all this hype, just to lose all the talent, all the hype, all the 5 stars y'all are pulling in, all these top, number 1 recruiting class.
No, but then they'll go beat Bama. Like they just, it really don't make any sense.
Right.
That team just makes no sense.
So I put that down. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I don't know what.
No, I was surprised by that game. I actually thought A&M was going to win. Honestly, I thought they had more talent than Miami. But Van Dyke came out there threw 5 touchdowns. He looked really good.
Van Dyke went off.
Yeah, he had a horrible season last season, but like I kind of put that on the OC. They got a new OC again this season.
Bro, Miami damn near put up 50 points on you. Like,
come on, Miami, like they definitely surprised me. Miami's solid.
So we'll see what they do. Miami jumped in top 25. So I mean,
yeah,
we'll see what they got the rest of the year.
What do you guys think about the Heisman top 5 that they released? Everyone.
Who do you got? What's in there right now?
It's Caleb, Quinn, Shedeur, and then Drake May, and then Penix, I think, or Bo Nix.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's like flip-flops, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
those are the bottom 2.
I'm honestly cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, cool with that. I'm fine with that top 5.
Yeah.
I think Shedeur probably should be 2, but Quinn just beat Alabama, so
yeah.
I'm cool. You got to give it to him.
Quinn's the talk of the town right now, just because the way he looked poor. The one thing I liked about that whole game is like the way he was so calm and like relaxed. Quinn's not like an up and down guy. Like he doesn't he never looked like he was like hurried or anything. That offensive line played fucking great out of their mind. Alabama got 0 sacks. Think about that. They got 0 sacks on Quinn Ewers, which is crazy to think of. Alabama defense. So
Texas is a lot better than those guys.
Yeah, I mean, they looked like the better team all night. One more thing I want to talk about here on college football. Let's see. Oh, did y'all see anything on did y'all watch that North Carolina App State game, Vinny?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get into. I didn't watch it. I saw some highlights, but this is kind of crazy. I mean, they double OT. UNC scored 40. Drake May had 0 passing touchdowns. 0 passing touchdowns. He only threw for like 208.
Bro, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had 1 rushing touchdown. He threw for 208, but that's because their running back, Omari and Hampton, ran for 236 yards.
But what are those boys drinking over in App State? Because they keep coming into college football and like wreaking havoc.
any ranked team, bro. Like I would not want to play.
Hey,
App State, bro.
Texas, please do never schedule App State for a non-conference game. I do not want to play them boys.
No, but Drake May is Will Levis. Not a fan.
No, I don't.
He could be. I don't
hate better. I think he's better than that.
I think he's better, but I do like that take.
That's what I was thinking myself. I was watching highlights as well, and he just reminds me so much of him.
Just like
big arm,
body type, yeah.
Body type. I don't know. I'm not impressed when I watch him though.
Yeah, that's a fair take, but we'll see what North Carolina. I mean, they pulled it out, they squeezed it out, so we'll see what the North Carolina can do for the rest of the year.
I got like 2 games to talk about though, if y'all want to.
Go ahead.
Not really. There's like one. I mean, Ole Miss and Tulane. One thing I'm going to say about that, Tulane was missing their best player, their QB, Michael Pratt. So
QB didn't even play.
Yeah, Michael Pratt didn't play, so that game was kind of
And they only lost by like what?
17.
17.
Oh, it was 17. It was 37-20. So that's why I didn't really take much from the Ole Miss game because he didn't play. And then the other game, go ahead.
I was gonna say that was the only other ranked game on Saturday besides Texas Bama.
Yeah.
Tulane.
The other game that was kind of interesting was the Oregon and Texas Tech game.
Yeah. I think Oregon got out to a little bit of a lead, right? But Texas Tech closed.
Texas Tech was up by like 9 in the third.
Oh,
and then
shit.
they blew it. Yeah.
What did Bo Nix do?
359, 2 touchdowns.
He's tough.
Yeah. Bo Nix is tough for sure.
I saw Texas Tech's quarterback was going off, Tyler Shuck.
Yeah, he ran for over like 100 yards too.
Bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had over. It was like either I don't know how many passing yards, 200 or 300, but he also had like over 100 rushing yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, dude, they ran him like 23 times. It was wild.
That's crazy. He was their leading rusher.
Yeah, so
Texas Tech is weird.
I
don't know what to think about Texas Tech because
are they good?
I don't know.
They had the lead. They had the lead their both games. They blew both games. They had the lead of both of them.
Yeah, we Texas plays Wyoming this week.
I saw that too. Wyoming who beat Texas
at home.
Tech.
Yep. Wyoming's they're not like scrubs. That Wyoming team's decent. Like they're not like a super mid team.
Definitely somebody you can't just overlook and look toward next week. Like you actually.
I don't know if y'all saw what Rice did. Texas's first week against Rice. Rice went out last Saturday and freaking JT Daniels threw for like 450 yards against Houston. Rice beat Houston on Saturday.
Yeah,
Jesus,
bro.
So
sure
that's not a terrible team either. So Texas non-conference games are looking pretty good so far. You got Rice, Bama, Wyoming. Then you'll jump straight into Big 12 plays. So it's there for the taking, boys. There's only 4 teams that lost, ranked teams that lost this weekend that I wrote down. Obviously, number 3 Bama, number 19 Wisconsin lost to who they lose to?
Washington State.
Washington State, yep.
Yeah.
A&M lost. They were ranked 23rd, and then Tulane lost to Ole Miss. So those are the 4 ranked teams that lost this week, and there wasn't any huge upsets. Everyone pretty
Wisconsin, I don't know. They give me the same vibes. Like if that run game's not there, they're not going to win.
They're still going to be in the
They've had that vibe since fucking 2015.
They couldn't run the ball. They have a whole new offense though this year. That's the crazy part. Like they actually run like an up tempo spread offense. But like if they don't have Rennie, like they got 2 great backs, but if they can't run, they're kind of.
And they're still going to be in the Big Ten championship because they're in the. That's crazy.
They need to switch
Anything else
that
I got in
around.
college football?
They need
No,
to
I'm
switch.
good.
Why don't they switch that around? Like, make Ohio State and Michigan. I know it's like it's been 80 years since it, but like, dude, we can't keep having like Penn State against fucking
No, that's
Ohio
gonna
State.
change with realignment and all that.
It's gonna change because you got
Yeah.
like because USC is going there, right?
UCLA, yeah.
UCLA, yep.
So do you think they'll switch around Ohio State, Michigan?
They'll probably do since the Big Ten's getting bigger.
Or
They'll
just
probably
keep it?
do the top two teams playing the Big
That's
Ten
what I think they're
championship.
doing. I think they're doing top two.
Is that what
That
was
way
said, or that's what they're doing?
I don't know for sure yet.
I don't know for sure, but it makes the most sense.
It makes
If
sense,
you're
yeah.
Adding more teams to it, you might as well just
Yeah, that way you can get your like Ohio State, Michigan rematches, or I mean USC is going to be in there too, so they're going to play for some of those as well.
Mhm.
But I can go through this this upcoming week, guys. What is it? Week 3 now in college football? I'm just gonna see if there's anything interesting on the schedule, guys. There's some SEC play opening up. LSU plays Mississippi State. Kansas State, Missouri is interesting. I think that's a big. Anytime you see a Kansas play like a Missouri, that's always a big rivalry game.
Right.
Other than that, though, guys,
I only saw one game that I'm gonna probably tune into.
Which one are you looking at?
Tennessee and Florida.
Florida. I was just about to say that.
You find out some more about Florida. So
yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be a good game.
I don't know what
Obviously, I'll be watching Colorado State. I'll watch.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But there's not really. There's not anything really special.
Is there any ranked games? No, there's not any ranked games.
Georgia finally plays like an actual football team this week. They play South Carolina.
Yeah.
Not the fucking middle school teams they've been playing.
No more FCS Division III schools anymore.
You guys got any upsets?
I mean, that's not really,
dude. This schedule on week 3, I don't see any upsets. There shouldn't
I think that's why they're doing Gameday at Colorado State, because there's not any games.
There's nothing,
but
guys.
Can they have game day? Can they have game day 2 weeks in a row?
I don't think I've ever seen them do back to back. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Whoa, do they play week 4?
No, Game Day's never done back. They play who?
USC and Colorado play week 5, so.
No, Colorado's got Oregon next week.
Yeah, it's flip flop. It's Oregon.
Yeah, but that's at Oregon.
Oh shit!
So Eugene's gonna be See, we're gonna find out next Saturday what Colorado's really about. When they travel to Eugene, that's a hard. Eugene's a hard. Yeah, that's a hard place.
Bo Nix and Sanders. That's my god. That's gonna be nuts.
You know they're gonna come out swagged out with some new uniforms too.
Chains out, fucking. Damn,
bro, how many teams? I think the whole Pac. I literally think the whole Pac-12 is ranked in the top 25.
Dude, Pac-12 was nice. Pac-12 was nice this year for once.
Everybody, USC, Colorado, Oregon, UCLA's ranked now. Oregon State's ranked. Washington State's ranked. Utah's ranked.
Yep.
Dude, Colorado plays like 8 more ranked teams this year.
Dude, I'm saying. California, California's a bottom tier team. They just beat Auburn.
Dude, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Week 3 is a dud for college football.
It really is.
This is kind of a quiet.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not gonna have a lot on week 3.
Nah, this is a quiet week 3 in college football. But what we get into now, guys, NFL.
Yes, sir.
Week 1, Sunday was crazy. All the games were on. I don't know. I watched. I have NFL Red Zone, so I just watched like all the. It just showed like all the big plays, all the touchdowns. And anytime anybody in the red zone, it goes. I was kind of skipping around all day watching different games. Dude, week 1 was sloppy as fuck. Like turnovers and injuries and just and I don't know. I have to go back and look. I don't know if week 1's always like that in the NFL, but for some reason this season just seems like it was. People are slow to get going. People you think that would have big games just didn't like. Joe Burrow should never even get off the fuck.
Our top 5 quarterbacks had mediocre to awful games. All of our top 5 quarterbacks.
Like that was crazy. I'm gonna pull up the NFL scores here, guys. We're gonna look at some stuff that happened over the
that
weekend.
Cincy game, bro. 82 yards is wild for Burrow.
Well, it was raining like a motherfucker.
But like Cleveland, like I said, bro, Cleveland's got that team's number. I don't know what Cleveland. I don't know what it is. They got that team's number, dude.
So we already kind of. I guess no, we didn't. We haven't had an episode since the Chiefs game. Lions beat the Chiefs 21-20.
I was hoping we didn't have to talk about that shit.
So that's the first. We'll kind of go in order here, real quick, guys, of these games, real fast, and just give me just real quick. You can give a couple takes, just something that kind of.
I already got my take, bro.
Something that caught your eye. What stood out to you against the Lions Chiefs game? Chiefs
our
fan.
defense played better with Chris Jones in the middle. Our D line was tough. Our young secondary played really well, but we're fucking missing Travis Kelce, man.
Yeah,
missing so bad because he takes eyes off of everybody else. That's why a lot of our receivers, like in the past years, could have big games, but no one was getting separation, dropping fucking passes that bounce off your chest. Like,
yeah,
we had five drop passes that game, and that's unacceptable. All of them hit him in the chest.
Here's how I see that game. Like, Lions had to do everything possible to barely win that game by 1 point, right?
Right.
And like they were playing their ass off trying to win that game. It was crazy. Chiefs, bad news is Chiefs fans, y'all lost the game. Good news is it looks like this week y'all got Kelce back and
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones is back.
We'll be back.
I'm not worried.
We fucked that game the last 3 minutes. We had a holding call that we were on the 40-yard line, 2 minutes left. Mahomes fucking hits fucking Tony.
Yeah.
Nothing. Then very next play, we fucking hit Sky Moore for a 25-yard holding. Fucking, it was just bad. And then we're at third down. Mahomes is running for his life.
I'm not worried about the Chiefs. Lions look good. I'm not worried about the Chiefs. Lions look good. Amon-Ra St. Brown's a monster. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to go off this year. And is that kind of how you feel, or are you more worried? I think V's a little bit more worried about the Chiefs. What do you think?
I want to say I'm worried, bro, but like Mahomes needs some fucking receivers. That shit is sad to watch, man.
But we did it with Juju last year.
Still,
he gave him a rack. Juju's not a rack receiver.
I know, bro. At the end of the day, though, still that shit is just sad to watch, bro. He's just so good of a quarterback to watch with like those type of receivers.
He had 50 yards rushing. Like, he was making plays by himself because no one could get separation.
No, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's just bad. Like,
it was terrible. Our offensive line didn't play very well, but I'm just happy that our defense did because we're so.
No, the defense played solid, bro. They really did.
And then at the end of the day, we were missing our second and third best player, and we had a chance to win it with 2 minutes left. And
I'm kind of worried about y'all's run game too a little bit because.
No, that's decent.
Pacheco only had. I mean, like y'all's leading back had 23 yards.
Yeah, he got bagged.
And Edwards-Helaire got bagged. Pacheco kind of got bagged.
Mahomes
is the leading rusher because he had to freaking scramble for his life. But that Lions defensive line's pretty good. Like Aiden Hutchinson's a monster too. He's tough to handle, but I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Our offensive line struggled.
We'll see.
But we got our boys back.
I'm not worried about Chiefs. They'll be fine. On to Sunday, I'm gonna go through some games real quick. I'm gonna fly through these guys and just if something like pops up in your mind from that game that kind of shocked you. Ravens beat the Texans 25-9. J.K. Dobbins is out for the year. That sucks because he tore his ACL last year. I think he tore his Achilles, or something like that.
I think it's it, man. I think you got to hang it up.
That's bad.
You're a running back, bro. I think you got to hang it up.
Yeah.
Because he's not even fast to begin with.
Yeah, to begin with. Yeah.
That really does suck for Baltimore, though. They got Justice Hill and Gus Edwards, I think, now.
That's a bigger hit than what people think.
Yeah, Dobbins was supposed to have a huge year.
No, he was.
Real. But they got the win. Texans looked, I don't know. CJ Stroud.
Zay looked tough.
242 yards.
Zay's fire.
Yeah, Zay's tough. Sorry,
Zay Flowers? Yeah, Zay Flowers looks legit.
So
Zay Flowers is tough.
He's their best receiver.
I like on the other side, I like Nico Collins a lot too on Houston. I mean, he played pretty good. I just don't know.
Will Anderson was top 5 in quarterback
Dog.
pressures.
Dog.
Oh, was he really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even pay attention to
Will's
Will
a
Anderson
dog.
that game. This one was shocking to me, guys. The Browns killed the Bengals 24-3. I did not expect that. I did not
I'm gonna
expect
blame the
them.
weather and the score. Cleveland winning is not surprising.
No, I don't think them winning was surprise. I think the way they did it and the fact that Burrow had less than 100 passing yards the whole game. That's crazy. Like
The weather was
I know,
shit.
I know y'all saw that video of Myles Garrett.
I didn't see that video. What was he doing?
He was acting like he was dribbling, like he was crossing over.
Oh,
That shit
before
was
the
so
snap.
funny.
Before the snap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that.
He was toying
He
with
wasn't
the
even
line.
edge rushing either. He was like in the fucking middle.
He's like in the middle, bro.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my God.
Yeah, I mean, weather probably had a little bit to play with it, obviously, but still,
Well,
I mean,
Joe Burrow in regular weather is never going to throw 80 yards.
yeah, T. Higgins
And-
had 0 catches for 0. Jamar
And
Chase
Deshaun
only had.
Watson didn't even play well. So,
that whole offense.
Yeah, the whole offense was just bad on Sunday. Buccaneers beat the Vikings. That's another. I don't think any of us.
Baker.
None of us picked the Bucks. So
I saw Justin Jefferson on the sideline. He was fucking sick. He had 2 catches for 12 yards in the second half. And that motherfucker was sitting like this.
Yeah, he was pissed. That game kind of shocked me. Y'all see Baker Mayfield, what he said, mic'd up against that DV.
Yes, sir.
No,
get your weight. He's like, get your weight up, little boy. He stiff armed that DV.
Yeah.
Baker's fire. Baker's fire.
I like Baker. He's just not a good quarterback.
Yeah, he's not top 15, top 20 quarterback, unfortunately. Saints beat the Titans 16-15. They barely squeezed it out. Derek Carr got his first win as a Saint. Falcons beat the Panthers 24-10. Bijan.
Desmond Ritter's not it.
I agree with that, but
so
at least
lose your 10 games and go get a fucking quarterback next year.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say about the last game about Tennessee. Hey, Tannehill's
done.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tannehill's
they
do have like Will Levis,
chance this year.
but like Tannehill, that experiment that's done, bro.
Yeah,
that's done. He's ass. He reminds me of Matt Ryan late in his career.
Yeah, you just keep running it. Yeah, you just keep running it back with him. Yeah, Falcons got the win, and Bijan looked. Bijan's gonna be a freak. I'm glad they got him, but yeah, Drake. Everyone, dude, like you got so much weapons in Atlanta. You got Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Like
they don't use them, bro.
They don't use them. They don't use them the right way. I don't know if they
get it.
I don't know either. But they gotta figure out how to get Kyle Pitts the ball and Drake London.
Drake London have 0 catches is fucking that doesn't make no sense.
In a dome, in a dome, at home. Like there is no weather. There's no reason you shouldn't throw that ball over the freaking field. Jags beat the Colts 31-21. Anything about that game that stood out to you guys?
Anthony Richardson looks like the best rookie quarterback. Week 1.
Yeah, he did.
He looked good. Yeah, he looked really good.
It was a little closer than I kind of thought, but it was a good game.
This score shocked me. Niners beat the Steelers 30-7.
That's the game I watched. I watched that whole game because I like Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
he got fucking rushed to hell. He was running for his life. No, the Steelers didn't get a first down until 2 minutes left in the first half. They didn't get a first down.
Jesus,
yeah, that defense is hell.
No, that's a Ferrari defense.
That Niners defense is crazy, and their offense is put together perfectly. Like
Brock Purdy, he's better than everybody thinks.
No, Niners.
He was rolling out, making plays.
Niners are gonna be hell this year. Like that's a tough out in the NFC for sure.
They look like the best team this week 1. As far to me.
Hey, we're getting to that. We're getting to the best team in week 1 here in a second. All right. Commanders beat the Cardinals 20-16. So they barely. I think I expected Washington to pull that out.
Yeah, we expected that to happen.
Yeah.
Cardinals are terrible. That Commander defense looks good. Dolphins Chargers. That game was wild. That game was crazy. I think we all kind of expected that game to be like fireworks.
Yeah.
On offense. You
that
know what I mean?
Tua. Is he top 5?
No.
Bro, if he top
He's top
5
with
I would 10,
with
10,
this offense.
10. He's not top 5. He can be top 10. He's not top 5.
Top 10. Bro, he threw for 466, 3 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill had 11 catches for 215 and 2 touchdowns.
Different.
Bro, I know you're missing me. I know you're missing that boy in Kansas City.
No, when I was watching the highlights, because I didn't check it in real time, I didn't get to watch it. Dude, I was just thinking back, like, what would Mahomes do with this motherfucker, dude? Yeah, it hurt me a little bit.
Crazy.
But I also didn't want to pay him $30 million and then not have Chris Jones.
Chargers lose another close one. We've heard that story before.
I feel like Herbert had another just mid-game.
Yep. So I don't know what they're going to...
That's kind of what he is. He's going to get you 9 wins and then...
Yeah. And then lose some close ones.
228, 1 TD.
Raiders beat the Broncos 17-16.
I'm so happy for that.
Yeah, I was hoping Broncos would pull that out at home. Sean Payton's first game, but Raiders got the win. Packers beat the Bears bad, 38-20.
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
Justin Fields looks mid again.
I don't know,
Bears,
man.
Bears are looking like another. Bears looking bad.
No, but
again,
Jordan Love looked tough.
I gotta wait till they play another. I gotta see who they play next.
Yeah, that Bears defense, man, that pisses me off too because I really want the Bears to be good this year. The receivers,
they need some more pieces, man.
The receivers, dude.
They picked up DJ Moore and thought that was going to be fucking a lifesaver. That was where they went.
DJ Moore had 2 catches for 25 yards.
Yeah.
Freaking crazy. Chase Claypool's ass needs to get out the league. I don't know if y'all saw.
Yeah, I do.
Get him out. Like, dude, if I'm the coach of the Bears and I watch the tape and I see the stuff that Chase Claypool was doing, just like lollygagging around, jogging routes, like just putting like a finger on a defender trying to block him, bro. Like, I got people on my practice squad that are fighting for this team that are trying to get on the Bears. You're out of here, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
You're gonna be on that video trying to get into the freaking team facility and your card's not working anymore because you're.
No, seriously.
That was bullshit when I saw that. Rams smacked the Seahawks 30. That's another surprising game.
That's my biggest surprise this week.
Yeah, 30-13. Because I don't know, we didn't really know what to expect from the Rams. Like Cooper Kupp's hurt. That whole defense is different now, right? They were like Aaron Donald's playing, but like they lost a lot of stuff on that defense.
Aaron Donald's nearing the end.
Yeah,
as well. So.
But Stafford can still throw the ball, guys.
Yeah, he can sling that.
He can still sling it. Yeah, he just like everybody got catches. Like that freaking rookie Puka Nakua, whatever his name is.
Yeah, 10 catches, 119.
That boy went crazy. Tutu Atwell had 119. Like he's just throwing the ball over the place, you know. Which is basically
Smith
what he did.
Looked like he is a backup quarterback again.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Geno struggled. That he couldn't get that offense going. I don't even know. What did DK have? DK had 3 catches, 47 yards, and a touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 2 catches for 10 yards. Like, come on.
He's up there, man. He's up there in age now.
And that leads us to Sunday Night Football. Hold on one second. Yes, sir. How about them Cowboys?
Man took that jersey. My man took that jersey. I look like Skip Bayless.
How about them Cowboys? 40-0. We go into MetLife and absolutely embarrass Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, and that Giants team. So I'll say this:
Giants are the worst team in the
that elite Giants team y'all beat,
bro. Giants.
That
first
Cowboys
of all,
defense is suffocating.
But like, what? What are we
talking
about?
I know.
That's top 5 every year, bro.
The Giants were getting some hype in the offseason before the season started.
They weren't by me.
Not to me.
Not by me.
I think they're the worst team in that division.
I don't know if they're worse than Washington.
I would say so.
They might be.
Yeah, this is gonna be close. Dallas and Philly obviously run that division, but Dallas is number 1 right now. Philly number 2.
You gotta give it to them. Dak, hey, we're gonna say all this. Dallas's defense is special, right? But Dak has regressed.
Dak looked fine to me on Sunday night.
What?
Are you serious?
Not to me.
He looked fine to me on Sunday night. I didn't see
13
any
for 24 for 143.
I didn't see.
They don't know, bro.
I didn't see any glaring things that kind of just stood out.
He didn't throw a pick. Okay.
No picks.
Right.
No picks.
I guess that's.
Tony Pollard looked good. 14 carries, 2 touchdowns.
Running game is gonna be tough.
Having Brandon Cooks in the slot's going to be big this year. Just seeing how he lined up and just having to defend that. It was sloppy weather in New York too, guys. So obviously neither one of those offenses could really get going. I think we had 14 or 7, 14 of those points were from a pick
fumble
six
recovery
and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Dude. Yeah. So
it was 16-0 in 4 minutes, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It was over quick. It was over quick. And then the Monday night, guys. This is why football sucks right here. Aaron Rodgers, literally 4 plays in, snaps his Achilles tendon, fully ruptured it. He's out for the season.
He's probably out for done. I hate to say it, but that's something you really have.
I would.
He was already contemplating coming back anyway.
I know. I don't know. I was listening to who's on ESPN now, right after First Take. The Pat McAfee show. Yeah, that's what it was. Pat McAfee, and he's got Aaron Rodgers on weekly now.
Right.
He hasn't had him on since the injury, obviously, but he was saying Aaron Rodgers here's why he would come back and try to play again. He's not married. He has no kids. He's still a guy that still wants to prove some stuff. You know what I mean? And he had all this hype around coming to New York and all that. So I still think he wants to at least give New York at least one more chance to try to do something. But at the same time, he's rich. He's already going to the Hall of Fame.
That'd be me. Hey,
you know,
the only way I see him coming back is if possibly he's I only got 4 plays in and I really see a Super Bowl in this. But who knows how he even rehabs off of this?
Dude, that full Achilles rupture. That's just no
on
joke.
An aging quarterback.
Yeah.
There's something I do want to talk about. Hey, I'm taking Josh Allen out my top 3.
Oh,
I'm done.
Get him out.
Hey, I'm done.
I'm moving to it.
Hey,
Me too.
I've seen it. I've seen enough.
I've seen enough.
Hey, even though that Jets defense is legit, though, that's a real
legit,
defense.
bro. But that's not just going off of this game, bro. I've seen enough.
Bro,
he's
the definition of being A+ 1 week, and then the next week he's D+. He's the definition of that.
You just don't know which Josh Allen you're gonna get.
Nope.
Week to week.
We were texting about during the game. I don't understand some of the deep passes and the double coverage.
Too much confidence and that.
Diggs. I guess in Diggs, because there was 2 people on Diggs, on the deep routes, and Josh Allen. Let me just throw it down there. Let me try to get a PI.
Nowhere near Diggs. It was
too much Madden.
The cornerback was fucking running like this.
Yeah, get off Madden.
Get off Madden, bro.
Josh Allen playing too much Madden. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
Obviously, Bills are not going to move off of him because he's Josh Allen.
He's still a great. Yeah,
I'm moving him out of my top 5. I'm thinking, swear.
I picked the Bills to go to the Super Bowl, so I can say this: Aaron Rodgers went out 4 plays in, and you that was a bad loss, guys. The Bills should not.
Zach Wilson.
The Bills should not have lost to the Jets. The Bills should not have lost.
You can't lose to fucking Zach Wilson, dude.
How many turnovers did Josh Allen have? Because he fumbled it too, right?
He had 4. He had 4 turnovers, and then 2 fumbles and 1 loss.
Jesus. Yeah, Josh Allen can't be doing that. It's not like his job is he's still gonna.
Chilling. He's
fine.
He's gonna play for Buffalo probably for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm just taking him out of my top 5.
No, he's. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so from week 1, who's your number 1 quarterback right now after week 1? From what y'all saw?
Number 1 QB. It don't matter. It don't matter. I can't help motherfuckers not catching the ball. It's Mahomes.
Mahomes. Who else would you have right? Who's anything else change?
I still think Burrows too.
Burrow.
If we're going off of would we just going off of week 1?
Oh, are we doing just week one? And
I'm not saying like top week one performers. I'm just saying like, did y'all?
So I don't know.
Here's the question.
It's a little different.
Here's the question: from week one, does your top 5 change at all from the preseason?
Yeah. 2 is 3.
Tua moving up there. Yeah, for sure. He's moving up there.
Because Jalen Hurts even struggled.
He did. He did. He
a
struggled.
lot of QB struggled.
Yeah, this is a weird. Yeah, I sent y'all a thing in that freaking
a lot of rust, bro.
Zach Wilson had a higher QBR than Burrow, Mahomes, Allen, and Hurts.
A lot of rust. I think it has to do too. It's like a lot of these guys aren't playing any in the preseason at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that has like a little to do with it.
Yeah, they're just not. Yeah, exactly.
But I don't blame them not for playing.
No, I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. But like that's where I think the rust comes in because you're not doing anything in the preseason.
I agree. So yeah, I probably still have Mahomes 1, Burrow 2. Tua got to be 3 to me. So I don't see anybody else. He doesn't have the biggest arm, but he's so precise with everything, and they run the perfect offense for him to get those speed guys the ball. It's perfect. He's in the perfect situation as long as he can stay healthy.
Stay healthy, yeah. I mean, Miami's gonna be good this year. We'll see. Y'all ready for some fire picks real quick? Week 2 NFL.
Yeah.
So last week we did this on the previous episode 5, guys. If y'all want to go check that out, at the end of the episode, we just kind of did like some quick fire picks who we thought were gonna win each game. The records after week 1, Vinny is in first place with a 10-5 record. So out of the 15 games we picked, Vinny, you're 10-5. I'm 9-6, and Ian went 7-7. So, but I'm sorry, I forgot to add that last one. It's 8-7. 8-7. You get the Jets.
Hell yeah.
So we're all above 500. Hey, you can't beat that. We're above 500, right?
Beat that, baby.
So we're gonna try to do better this week, though, guys. Now that we've kind of seen what week 1 presented, let's go over these matchups real quick. Thursday night we got the Vikings at the Eagles. Eagles are favored by 7. Who y'all taking in that game?
Eagles.
Yep. Give me Philly at home. Sunday we got Jets at the Cowboys. Cowboys come back home.
Give me Dallas double digits.
Zach Wilson
might throw for 50 yards.
He might, but damn, I'm thinking on the other side of things. Damn, is that gonna throw for over 100? Like,
but with that defense is gonna.
No, that's what's gonna help him. But
that defense could score like 14 points on Sunday against the Jets. The defense might have more points than the offense.
Yeah. It might be like 14-10.
Give me Dallas. So we're consensus. We're consensus Dallas and Eagles for the first 2 picks. Raiders at the Bills. Are the Bills gonna redeem themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Buffalo.
Damn, I want to take the Raiders. Give me Raiders.
I did too, but
give me Raiders. I want to take the Raiders.
Okay.
You actually believe that?
Give me Raiders.
Yeah, do you actually believe that, or just because you don't want to go all 3 Bills again?
Well, that's kind of both. I could see the Raiders beating them. I could.
Buffalo's favored by 9.5 in that game, by the way. Ravens at the Bengals. Bengals need to redeem themselves. That's a tough game, though.
God, damn, both of those teams look like.
Yeah, look like shit. I got
Bengals at home. 12
Cincy's
o'clock.
not going 0-2.
Give me the Ravens.
That's tough. I'm going Cincy. You got Cincy, E?
Yeah.
So Cincy, Baltimore. Chiefs at the Jags.
Chiefs, baby. We coming back. We might hang 40.
No, I'm thinking the same thing as V. I'm about to go Jags here, I feel like, for some reason.
Please do.
Chiefs
Pat's coming back, baby. Wait, Kelsey?
Stop it. The way that I just saw, I know, but Jacksonville's defense just looked against the Colts. That's why I kind of want to take KC.
I know.
I don't trust KC playmakers though, like right now.
I trust Mahomes.
I know.
Give me KC.
Give me Jacksonville.
Chargers at the Titans. Oh,
Chargers. Give me Chargers. I can't watch Tannehill anymore.
Yeah, Chargers.
I'm going Chargers too, guys. I hate when we go all 3, but
I do too. But there's just
sometimes you gotta do it. It's not
you got to sometimes. Packers at the Falcons.
Packers.
Ooh.
Jordan Love.
Give me Atlanta. Give me Atlanta.
I know. I want to go Atlanta too, but
I'm going to Atlanta.
I'm taking the Packers, man.
Packers.
I like that defense against Desmond.
Seahawks at the Lions.
I think Seahawks. I think Seahawks get it back. I think yeah.
I got Detroit.
I got Detroit. Colts Texans. Colts at the Texans at Houston.
Colts.
Man. Houston.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Indy. Bears at the Bucks. Give me Bears. I got faith in Justin Fields.
Give me the Bucks.
Get the Bucks.
I got Chicago. Fucking Bears suck.
I got Bucks.
You can't go against. Yeah. I think they suck too. I don't know how they won. I just don't know. Baker Mayfield. He's not going to win that many games this year. Giants at the Cardinals.
Giants.
Giants redeem. They gotta be. If you lose to Arizona, New York, that's tough. Niners at the Rams. That's always a good game.
It is, but Niners look like the best team in the league right now.
Yeah, they do.
Niners. I got Niners too, guys. Damn it. Commanders at the Broncos. Oof, that's a
Washington.
Give me Denver.
What did Sam Howell do?
Give me Denver.
That's crazy. That's tricky. Where's it at? Okay.
It's in Denver.
It's in Denver. Give me Denver.
And then Dolphins Patriots. Dolphins at the Patriots.
Ooh,
Dolphins.
I got Dolphins too, but that's kind of tricky because Patriots defense look good.
I know.
That offense. I can't trust Mac Jones.
Yeah. I got Miami.
I think Dolphins gonna score too many points, guys. I got Dolphins too.
Yeah.
Saints at the Panthers. Saints at Carolina.
Saints.
Bryce Young looks like shit, but his offensive line is terrible. And
it is.
They about to get after that defense. About to get after Bryce.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, give me Saints too. That defense is nice. Browns at the Steelers. That Browns
give me Cleveland.
I know, dude.
Give me Cleveland.
Is Steelers gonna? Is Pittsburgh really gonna start 0-2?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
They got a tough schedule to start off with.
Deontay Johnson's out for 4 weeks with a hamstring injury.
He's out now.
Oh, yeah. Cleveland.
Yeah, give me Cleveland. Damn it. That's all right.
We only did it like 3 games. Or 4.
That's 2 Monday. I didn't know there's 2 Monday night games next week.
Saints. I don't know why they do that.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah, and they start an hour apart too, so they're both gonna be on
at
the same time.
Like 4:00, like okay.
But
top of each other.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll recap next week. Thanks for listening, guys. Please remember to go ahead and subscribe to our podcast on Spotify and YouTube. We do appreciate it. We'll have a new episode coming out next Tuesday or Wednesday, as always. Let us know if y'all wanted to talk about anything specifically. We're happy to help. So, EV, hook 'em, baby.
It's a pleasure, boys.
Appreciate you.
All right,
y'all
y'all.
Be easy.
We'll talk to y'all here in a little bit.